Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks after 12 system hours.
I already told you! We can talk things.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no...
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have... See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one... And this bullet, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so... You all have to first...
Recognize...
It's a... model fudger. The
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle... Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. And we ain't equipped with such... All right, then. Feel free to toss any questions my way.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy...
All right, then.
Everyone's on their own fated path.
This reply does not instill...
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever...
Second question.
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't...
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers...
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh, she scares the fudge out of me.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which From it, I had the good fortune of running into it, even in the purest hunt. You're to reckon that nihility emanators don't exist. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keepers and that Acheron. Who knows what she intends to...
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground, be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
That's just another reason that whether you believe it or not, this is... We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need,
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before, and usually when faced with my questions, the result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family, 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them, and here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the ripped leaf and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Yours, Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the Harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was...
Oh, I swear that was no...
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
And then those
Huh?
Shh. Can you help me keep this secret?
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Oh.
Press it at just the right moment. All right. Look. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The family need...
It appears the good sir, however.
Miss Robin, the family can try their...
But as you can see, perhaps the dreamscape...
I could stay...
Of course. Hello.
Nothing to be worried.
Hey, are you a fool?
Hey, don't...
Rest assured, Miss Robin.
I trust you guys.
Actually, I was...
Miss Robin,
Thank you all for your... Of course, the family did not...
I wonder. So,
Don't worry.
Please be assured.
Thank you for your hard work. This is a small gift for...
I can't believe...
if trouble comes knocking on our...
Miss Robin?
I didn't
I can't believe...
Preparation is important. Recording the
But, plus I met...
Everyone, please do...
Even if you say...
Some people just never listen.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should...
Huh?
Here, take that. Make sure to take good. You know. We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. It is a pleasure to journey alongside. I'm fine. I know you have many questions in that instant, so follow. I intended to call. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death, but after the momentary numbness subsided, I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place, and so then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape hope, and after all my attempts proved, and that's it, that is all. I know it's tough to believe all this without now. Let's take a deep 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. Do you have...
I do.
That is...
Why?
I'm just think...
I'm fine.
I'm not so sure.
Infiltration is open.
There's still some time. Such a long...
In half a system. It's in your script.
Sorry.
I told you, but
What about you then?
as always,
Because I'm current. Elio would hope, but before that,
after today, that's your next.
land of the dream.
yeah. Glad to see you're safe.
Close your eyes.
The question, every emergence...
The atmosphere here is, but from the whispers of the...
It's that man again. Himiko and March have already...
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamforce Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fort...
When I first saw it, what's even more bizarre...
But there's no...
Take a right turn.
Not coming.
The Astral Express...
Sure. Let's Letting her go was the right... Let's go. He's right. The Reverie Hotel's we'd better check.
Huh?
Hello, Misha. Oh.
TikTok!
You're...
How did you two...
So, this...
Yep.
This...
Sleepy is a member.
Based on the description...
Death?
I see.
I see. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as...
If you're looking for...
If it's...
Oh. How about this? She's gone to Mrs...
All right, then. Well, we now know the... Yes, that's my thinking as well. Say, you... I can't... Forget it. It's...
Everyone, look! Oh. Look! There she is! My calculations. I'm Kami. See that huge gaping, the scary, I constantly, after 10
Beautiful.
Oh,
We're very in...
Why, of course. Regrettably, I came to Penacony. I felt it.
Does the name Madame Rose... That's right.
Miss Kami, right? Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dream... Let me go! Ghost, there's a... Oh Let me go.
Well, this is... Ha ha. He thinks he's...
Dear guest.
That's right.
You... Stop asking!
You're...
Don't say that!
Up nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
On the still waters of oblivion,
A guiding light.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
He passed out. His...
I see.
Unlike in the suite, but we can't just leave it.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape. Evening, Jessie.
Welcome, Miss March.
These two are my friends.
There have been a lot of new faces.
Do such things often?
Not really, but this man has had quite...
Hello, Vian.
That must be Robin.
Huh? Rob?
Misha's about to take us.
We met some I heard that place, and I also heard that when
If that's true,
Himeko must be gathering...
where we split up.
So that's how it...
Himeko, here.
Ah, perfect timing.
It's a pleasure.
You know.
I've been keeping an eye on you since... Please.
Grave?
Life in Dreamflux Reef.
You're too modest.
So, were you... on... They're actually just some... but before that, you...
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step. There she is.
Oh, I can't thank... It was nothing, Grace. Life must be quite That's right. Whenever it's time to say...
Emma and Andy are, if we compare me, and
I'm glad that you found...
Don't worry, Robin. But you know what? You see, in Dream...
And should our feathers... There's no need to covet an... It's a relief to... It's nice to see you. Since you... Ever since I returned, but now it seems...
Sweet dreams.
While I was away from... Later... The land of the exile.
Hearing you speak...
I hate to admit it. It's regrettable. This is not the
Could there be another for considering what happened?
Regardless, I must uncover the... I've decided to forgo my role.
Look here, brother.
Looks like, but Charmony doves don't live here.
It looks weakened.
This place is too
Okay.
I'll ask.
A cage?
Let's see. Oh,
I do.
why?
Even if it's small birds.
I think she's right.
As you probably... We've seen this... Their ancestors after countless...
So...
Well, that's an idea.
I think people
That's an interest...
For now,
Well said.
We will take good care...
Yeah.
And what's my...
What if should we let them go back?
Talking in your sleep, Bert? Huh? Need it? Yeah.
Where is Robin? Tell me.
Don't worry, your sister. If I were you...
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh?
Choice.
You are aware of my... I'm suggesting we
cooperate. I find it hard to believe.
Fine. You don't have to try the sense of
Show me, Robin.
All right. As you...
Huh?
What's your trick this...
And the crew, too.
That...
This is the monument
Rosalina.
When Penacony was known, however...
If their names are inscribed...
According to Micah...
Rosalina was killed. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger. In the decade following the war...
Though I had expected...
True to the title of...
When Dreamflux... Here we meet again.
Robin.
I promised to give the...
That sounds...
Oh? Is it that...
The look on your...
Siblings, before we begin, as Gallagher, the...
History fiction...
Well, don't worry.
I double-checked with my...
Thank you for your Well, it all...
The Stellaron.
You're totally correct. How keen. The sweet dream doesn't come out of to achieve this, and that's not something in Azdana. The planet... It all started along... The Stellaron first... The turning point came after by the time a
And I suppose...
Not just that. Those 3 eras...
Then...
Remember the island, its people's lives, confusion. Sadly, we realize at my wit's end, dormancy.
So this...
It's not just that.
So, the...
If you want...
If that's the case...
That's a question for Mr. Are you done talking?
As I suspected.
As for the person...
Well, that was easier than I thought.
Correct. I didn't have other options. Moreover.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, but I can't just stand... I won't step on that for the paradise and...
Indeed. For the paradise, and as the head of the Oak family, I'll fight alongside you.
The enemies you are about to... Since our interests are aligned...
We have always been following in the...
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down. Yeah.
Rest assured.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you all for...
The Charmony Festival is a...
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to...
Huh?
He's the leader of the...
Maybe you...
No, that won't do. You're still carrying... As I suspected, that if I'm right,
Adventuring.
Remember what I said earlier? If negotiations go... The only question mark...
Good luck to you, Will.
Well, you take...
Spoken like a true... Even if the Dream Master...
Don't you have some...
Why would you say...
Before we departed, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been watching over you, Miss Himiko.
Yes.
And you two, young
I don't know much.
You're full of it. As for the last Nameless, on his deathbed, come with me.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last, Nate Mikhail, Char...
Sure enough.
The legacy he left, after all.
Well,
Wait, seriously? How could a dream...
That old man always had. I could never figure.
don't think that's the case, Scout.
Don't start.
Just as Mikhail, but there must be something.
Well, that's why.
Can I borrow your pet? It's for Mikhail. And
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel.
Greetings.
The Astral.
Yes.
I see, but you're. And you.
Me?
Oh, since there's a precedent. I'm sorry, dear guest.
What do you.
My apologies.
How about this?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
How about you?
I'm sorry, but.
So nothing works, huh?
Please be patient.
And now it seems you need.
It's.
Oh, fudge.
Please.
I don't think she's trying to.
I have a.
Something doesn't seem right.
Sure. Don seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
The Charmony Festival.
Hey!
Well, oh, come on.
Well, anyway.
Unsettling.
Relax.
Well, looks like I.
Greetings. I'm Cody.
Hello. Do you think they're.
I'm not present. All of the.
She doesn't appear. Back already?
Hasn't she returned?
Nope. Neither the staff.
I agree. I walked around the hotel.
Well, I'll be. Not so fast.
Are you suggesting?
I wouldn't say they don't want to attract.
If I were family.
Of course, we don't.
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, I can't.
I'm sorry.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the...
Yes,
We're the name we've been waiting here. It's called...
I apologize.
Just...
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the plan.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
Has Donna's...
Oh,
If someone had reserved...
that's strange.
Then what should we do?
Oh, no.
Well... what can I get?
Anything you recommend.
Then I would recommend today.
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is...
Hey.
As long as you're satisfied.
Let's give the memo keeper another half-system hour.
The situation is unclear. It's unusual for the follow...
Actually, as you know, isn't there a saying of
talking?
Well, you... With that Acheron...
And you believe that...
I'm not...
Anyway, what unless the...
Maybe it's people do but eons...
You think Shipe's will...
It's much...
But in my opinion...
Oh. So you're saying...
Exactly. It's more about...
I don't know what you've been... That's why the galaxy... Just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't show up.
You sure have a lot of cards.
Well, go... By the way...
What's your plan?
It's simple.
No need for that.
Wait.
Are you leaving?
Huh?
Ha ha.
Oh, I'll be waiting.
No mistake. That...
Well, look...
You're back?
Oh,
2 guests?
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only...
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the god. I'm sure she knows it better than I do. Greetings. I'm...
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals, namely all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and... I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed, I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other, so this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise to return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me raindrops are said to be the tears. So, how long has this rain?
I used to believe, just like you, looks like the Guardian. Well, mortals who walk the path, and for some,
like
those sin-thirsters, they emerge. They were once my...
Are you watching over them?
Watching over the... It was. The unwavering. As for me...
But you know these...
Does this... Well, some tasks...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the...
I see. Thank you, Strange.
Before we part ways, it is true that if...
A good question. But I do know someone...
When I appeared as I grew into adulthood.
I humbly request your blessings.
Come to me.
As you wish. I have faithfully out of her.
Do you sincerely Have you examined? Are you willing to Very well.
Oh, pray.
Next.
I...
Rest assured.
Oh.
I see.
But the Bloodhound
The family is ready to...
Oh, thank you.
Next.
Hey, long...
I have sought their...
Sure. That's it.
Do you...
My sin? You think nobody knows what... Before you start... Well...
Oh. revered. Who can judge? Who can vouch for the... Who can... If the strong, then...
Brother? Brother, are you...
You've been working non-stop on the Germany film.
No.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Ye.
Let's hope we can reach a consent.
Indeed. Let us hope.
It's about time.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, dear. It's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Mister, if I just... But they told me...
Selling everything you...
Why? It's better to be...
Is this...
Huh? See you around, Mr.
What's up, sister?
This is the man we ran into, even though Sweet Dream...
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say...
You think that man is not actually... People believe they have a... However...
Are you suggesting...
Exactly. The survival of the... No tragedies exist.
Perhaps that man is...
Yes. Seeing.
Glad to meet you again, You're too kind. I can't stand being...
But if this went on...
Every day, you get to...
But you...
That's exactly only in this sweet dream. And I wish you a fantastic...
Seems like that...
She had a valid...
What you're trying to say...
Well...
However...
No. The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking.
Oh, Robin. You're right.
A philosophical mutt?
Oh, not at all. No. With little time left,
It's my pleasure.
Yeah. And then, all my comrades. They have my physical body and my true appearance.
So...
My world has been torn.
That old man's story. It's so tragic.
That's precisely what...
However...
There will be a way out.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Wait, is that me? Brother.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skill...
Barely.
Now that you've had your fill...
What? No, you should be thinking...
That was a personal request.
The Charmony... I don't care what Penacony...
Stop it.
Our paradise is none of your...
All right. Do you really believe? Well, I've done my part. Here, the last and it'll be...
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here.
Okay. Seems like a lot of...
Well...
But that someone The paradise Spenacone is nothing.
Remember the old man we...
That might be true. That path made Spenacone grant.
Well, the future for humanity. Do you remember how we took...
Yeah.
Well, shortly after you left.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only if that's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even...
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then...
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the...
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading,
Mr. Gopher would pay me up if I could become a Chord Master.
I see.
Don't you?
Of course I do. It's...
Then, let's build a stage.
It's a
Yeah, it's a
Maybe.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now?
But, pardon me, why else would he have chosen? Do you have the numbers?
Oh, God,
As I see it, Penacony is our... We're more familiar.
That's right. But the problem is...
So, no. What's that supposed... So, I heard that as long as we... So... to tell you the...
So they're still
We'll follow Marge's plan.
I'm afraid I won't.
Should we ever cross paths?
All right.
And Miss Firefly.
We've already come
This is also the spirit.
If you have ambition, dreams...
Oh, wow! They've really outdone them!
Behold! Here come 4 friends with spirits high and full of... Yes, you!
Excuse me, you've...
As the last group of
Would you be open to a...
Your journey is...
The sword and rose!
A knight's head is...
People are pouring...
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Coming towards us now. Allow me to
Hello.
Can't hide it any... Hello,
Hello, everyone.
So it's a bunch of... Grab a bottle
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as Nameless. You're once. During the dream chasing, I wholehearted. That's the
Hello, everyone.
trailblazing into the.
I hope that.
Oh,
Safety first.
waiting for you are and in the those are the rules.
Everyone, as March and I haven't met,
Fine by me.
All right. I don't know.
we'll split into the assigned group.
Welcome to the school. Now,
The stage of dreams for those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of Acting Stage.
competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are 3. Your task is to also.